what's going on to everybody watching out there? Feel free to jump in the chat, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Currently on 40 meters. Doesn't seem to be too good of band conditions right now, but we're giving it a shot. Who knows, maybe you can jump on 40 meters. Let me know if you can hear my CW signal out there. I got the football game going on there in the background. It's actually a pretty good game, but I figured I'd come over here and do a little experimentation on the air before it gets too late. It's 5:55 local time here in the Mile High City. So hop in the chat, say what's up. Still nothing. Let's give another call. Pretty dead out here tonight, guys. Pretty dead. So again, if you're watching the live stream here on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Just doing some CW here on 40 meters tonight. Band conditions do not seem that great right now. But again, if you're sitting in the shack like I am, if you want to hop on 40 meters, drop me a message in the chat and I can see if I could possibly hear you and you could hear me. I'm going to go adjust the light behind me. Just give me 1 second. There we go, that's better. A lot less noise. LED lighting is not a friend of the ham shack. That is for sure. So again, if you're in the shack right now, give me a buzz in the chat. Send me a chat message via the live stream, and let's see if we can connect on 40 meters. Let's make a contact. I'll get you down in my logbook. Again, we're operating 40 meters CW. We got some DMR traffic here on the Brandmeister network. And 0WAR, K0LWC. Good evening, Aaron. What's up?
What's going on? Evening, afternoon? I guess we're 6 o'clock dead nuts. I guess that's evening. Maybe walk over to the gas station here in a minute. Other than that, beautiful afternoon. What the heck's going on over there?
Oh, I'm just finishing up watching the game behind me, or at least listening to it. I'm kicking back in the shack, doing a little 40 meters CW, but it seems a bit dead out there. Not good band conditions tonight at 40 meters, it seems. Not many signals on the old scope. I am doing some live YouTube right now, though. I'm streaming live on my channel, just testing out some of my equipment. I'm also messing around with that.
Oh, man, I might get on there and watch it right now, but I'm not hooking it over to the gas station, but I'll hang in here with you. Cool, can't wait to see the video.
Yeah, I'm just testing out some lighting options here, some camera settings, and messing around with my hardware encoder. So, I mean, it's not the best stream in the world, not the most interesting. Who knows? Maybe the viewers would disagree with that. But just testing it out, wanted to give it a shot, make sure it works. But yeah, band conditions are pretty crummy here tonight. There's not a lot going on. Well, there's a couple right there. But then, yeah, just finishing up watching the game and maybe watch a movie to end out the night. I think that's how it's going to go to me. What are you going to run over to the gas station for? You need some ketchup for those burgers or what?
I'll hit the bodega here, just like a block away, 2 blocks through the hood. I don't even have to get out of the hood. I'll go over and get me a pack of some delicious smoky treats, pack of cigs. That's all I need over there. So yeah, I'm halfway over there here, almost already here. I just walked out the door like 30 seconds ago. So the game sounds good, and the movie sounds good. Yeah, we went over the depot, railroad depot. Jimmy come down and hooked up with the posse. He thought it was pretty cool.
If you're curious what we're talking on right now, this is DMR, Brandmeister Network, Talk Group 3171. If you want to jump on and say hello here in the conversation.
We've been going over there for years. It's really cool. Built in 1902. So, no, we're just going to be chilling. I think Heidi got a frozen pizza we may cook up later. I'm still full from the burger.
turn my keyer off. Yeah, we got a few people in there watching. Just chatting with one guy right now. What's going on, man? Who's watching from Aurora, just down the road here. Man, it must be a little cold out there to be walking. What is the temperature up there? Got to be in the 20s by now, I imagine. It's a little chilly today. We wanted to walk earlier. Yeah, that seems awfully warm for after sundown to be in the 40s, but if it's not too bad to walk to the store, then you got nothing to complain about. Man, the band out here is dead on 40 meters. Just nothing going on. Alright, let's try to get this guy here. He's coming in pretty decent. Probably S7, S8.
I'm HF mobile only. Alright, I'm here. Give me 2 and 2. I'll be right back. 0WAR.
Sounds good, Aaron. I'll be here. N0WAR, K0LWC, 3171 NoCo. Alright, come on. Let's see if he calls CQ. Maybe out of Canada, VE7XF, perhaps? Let me throw out my call real quick. Nothing doing there either. There's the station, very weak, way down in the noise. Just barely see a signal in my spectrum here, or my band scope. Very weak. Yeah, 40 meters is absolutely rough right now. It's real rough. There we go. Welcome back. I don't know if it's the cold weather, the football game, or what, but I guess there's nobody out there rolling around today. Everyone's just sticking at home where it's nice and warm. Nice.
Yeah, there's no way it's 43 out here right now. It's dead freaking calm. No, shoot, they really get affected by the Estes Park stuff, like Rocky Mountain being shut down there. That really cuts down on the number of people heading up into Estes, and they usually reap a lot of those people coming back down the hill, since they're on the south side of the road. So that really hits them pretty good. Okay, so you still doing a live stream?
Yeah, I'm still out there. Looks like I got one or two people watching right now. One guy was just from Aurora, Colorado in here watching a little bit ago, but not too many in here all at one time. But yep, I've been up for about 25 minutes now. I'm still streaming. This is Aaron, N0WAR. He lives about 25 miles north of me near Loveland, Colorado.
Okay, I'll leave some gaps in there in case anybody wants to jump in. What do you got up on the screen there for everybody to look at?
Right now it's kind of a whole shack view. You can see both my monitors, but you really can't see what's going on just because of the brightness and the difference in the how bright it is in the room. You can just kind of see the whole thing. You can see me, you can see the screens, you can see the radios and see what I'm doing. I wish I could do like a picture-in-picture or a split screen where you could take a look at my monitor and feed that into the live stream as well. But it's kind of just a whole shack view. Still, not a lot of signals.
What do you use? I've used that OBS. Is that what that's called? Open Broadcast Suite.
Yeah, I'm using a external hardware encoder from a company called Teradek. I think we were chatting about that a while back. So I'm using the Teradek encoder, so it's actually fed in with Ethernet right to my network, and then I'm running HDMI right from the Canon 5D Mark IV into the Teradek itself with HDMI, and then the encoder sends it out directly to YouTube Live. There's another weak signal. An S4, S3.
Okay, that's what Justin does now, I think. Through AOL. That's a high dollar way to do it. The professional way to do it. Okay, that's right. I think we did chat about that. Alright, back to the shack. And I'll have to pull up your screen there and take a gander there.
I really want to see how long it takes to overheat this DSLR. That's the main thing.
Should be pulling it up right now. Check, check, check. See what the delay is. I see now.
It's got to be a good, what, 6-7 seconds or so?
Yeah, that's about right. 5, 6, 7 seconds. Nice. Got the LDG AT 200 Pro. Audio's good. Got the Kenwood D710 or whatever it is. Nice setup, man. OtterBox. Yeah. You got the good one. That's the same one I got. Nice.
Let's see what is going on with that. There you go. So I hit my 30-minute limit. That's kind of what I figured would happen.
Oh, is that right? Weird. Yeah, it said video stopped recording, but it kept streaming it. I never saw it stop on the screen here. Yeah, that's cool. 0WAR. 71.
Yeah, I said, you know, you can only do 30-minute files on these Canons. So once you hit 30 minutes of record time, it'll stop it and then cut it into a file. But it won't restart it, so then I have to basically press and hit the start-stop button again to create a new file. You only can do 30 at a time. But yeah, it didn't stop the stream, which is good. It didn't kick off the HDMI, which was nice. But yeah, that's one of the notorious things that these are known for. You gotta watch out for that 30-minute time. K0LWC 5.2 simplex. Boy, everyone's just asleep.
Yeah, all the SLRs.
I mean, there's not even a signal out here on 40 meters. I mean, this is like dead, 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 dead. I haven't seen it this dead in a long time. Let's check out the digital. Yeah, even these signals are very weak. I mean, let me put my AGC back on here. Yeah, I mean, even the FT8 is like S3, S4, S2, so it's pretty crummy band conditions. Take another spin through 40 meters here. Nada.
I think you're still too far out, Alex. I think it might be you scratching into the...
Again, if you're watching the stream, I already said what's up to Aaron, what's up to Dan. For those other folks out that haven't said hi, say what's up in the chat. Let me know your call sign. Say hello. We're here in the shack. We got everything up and going. We're scanning all the local repeater systems and simplex frequencies on the Kenwood D710. We got DMR Brandmeister here on the Anytone. We're currently listening to 3171, 31088, and 31083 for DMR. Just another Sunday night in the shack.
Yeah, you need to get a little bit closer before you can hold the thing. But
40 meters is dead as a doornail.
I'll try when you get in there. Just give me a text or an IM.
Still nothing on 40. Man, is it bad out there. I haven't seen it this dead in a while. Let me retune here. There's a signal. This is a station out of Canada. Let's give him a shot. VE7XF. Alright, let's give him a call. And VE7XF is in Comox, British Columbia. I get a lot of British Columbia stations. They just seem to be in a good spot just for the way my antenna is oriented. I hear a lot of them. This is Ralph. Let's see where Comox is. I have never heard of Comox, British Columbia. Let's see what's up. Comox, British Columbia is just north of Vancouver. Kind of up where, if you know where Texada Island is, it's actually a lot where there's a really great population of whales and sharks for that matter as well. But it's very close to Vancouver. This will be a great contact. This will be kind of a good one. He's on an island. This will be kind of a fun one. See if I can get him here. If he's talking to somebody else, I cannot hear him. And he went silent again. I'm going to throw out my call. I don't hear any signals. No response there. Oh. That's my call sign. Yeah, there it is. Ralph got me that time. He's reporting a 599 for me just northwest of Vancouver tonight. Again, this is Victor Echo 7 X-Ray Foxtrot Ralph. So we got a good contact there. Good deal. Let's give him a shout back. All right, there we go. We're running about 90 watts here as we send our transmission to Ralph. Again, he's probably about 40 or 50 miles northwest of Vancouver, British Columbia, on an island on the Pacific. We're on 40 meters right now, 7.048.08. Comes Ralph again. Ralph's only running 25 watts right now. And he's running a doublet for an antenna. He seems to be drifting a little bit back and forth. I don't know why. He keeps moving a few kcs, you know, a little bit just left and right, up and down. And there he went again. He drifted again. he's talking about that he has a really old rig. And it totally makes sense that he does, because, again, he's drifting on his transmit. Alright, he's going to send 73 here, looks like. So thanks for QSO, Matt. See you again. He's sending my call sign right now. So let's put a ribbon on it and put it in the book. What's going on, Tony? What are you doing tonight? I gotta go over to QRZ and put Ralph in my logbook. That's what I primarily use as my primary logbook. Again, his call sign is Victor Echo 7 X-Ray Foxtrot. You back down the time here a little bit, probably to around 20 after. We are on 48.
W8QM, W0AJO.
Put him in. There we go, got him in the log. Alright, there goes Ralph. So, a good contact on 40 meters, finally. Boy, I don't know what's going on with that. Like, he's pretty long for me this time of night. That's a pretty long stretch, just the way my antenna is, more of an NVIS antenna, given that's about 35 feet in the air at the most. So, I don't know if the band is just super, super long tonight or what, but it's very quiet. Oh man, sleep already, Tony. You must have to get up early.
Yep, your whole north here 100%, so pretty impressive. Hey,
Let's see if we can find somebody else out there with a decent signal on 40 meters.
Up there.
Scanning the 40 meter CW portion here. Pretty quiet. By the way, Dan, if you're in there listening, I saw you creeping around on 3171. I saw you in there.
Yep, that's right. Simplex and 100 hertz. Yeah, let me give you a call on that. Take me a minute to switch antennas here.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
I'm not creeping around.
Yeah, see, there he is. Promiscuous mode for the win. Yeah, I saw you bump in there.
Just sitting here getting ready for work.
Tony must be way in the other part of the world. RC3C, if that's the call sign. Let's see. Oh yeah, you are over there, Tony. In Moscow, Russia. Yeah, you are a ways away. I tell you, Russia's one of the places on my list that I have yet to get a signal into. In fact, I haven't got a lot of international because my antennas are just not really made for that quite yet. They're more made for local regional communication on HF, but Russia's one of the ones I want to get to. The only one I could probably do Russia on right now is FT8, to be honest. But yeah, you're a ways out there, Tony. Now I can understand why it's 4 o'clock in the morning there. Yeah, 40 meters is not going good. How did you do in the contest, Tony? I mean, I love contesting. I find it to be fun. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but how did you do? There's Ralph again, still from Western Canada. Nothing else out there still on 40. There's somebody. I don't know if I'm able to hit that. That's pretty weak. That's like F, maybe S1, S2. It's hard to make them out. Ah, Russian CW Cup 2019. Nice. So is that like an all-band contest? Sounds like it's a good time. There's another one. Nice, Tony, nice. He's pretty weak, but I'm picking him out of the noise. This is 7.027.6. Turn it up so you can hear it a little bit. He is pretty far down there. Let's see here. That's not what I want. There we go. He's about S2. Pretty noisy. Scan up here. What's the CW band, Tony? What's your left and right side of the CW band on 40 for you in Russia? I'm curious. Here's about S6, S7. Let's see what this guy's got going. There we go. K0LWC.
Welcoming the new puppies home.
Alright, let's give K0LWC a call.
Ended up coming back with two. Yeah, I saw your picture. Yeah.
This is Mike.
Pretty good. I gotta be about 100 miles a day away from the repeater. And I am on high power, I think it's 65 watts here.
This is a straight key special event station. Alright, we're getting a 589 in Denver here. Again, this is a special event station, K0LWC, Straight Key Century Club annual anniversary.
Baby, 0 TDW, the Baytalk Swine Network.
Oh, there's Dan.
How's it going cleaning out the shop? Well, I haven't been back there. I'm still...
Alright, you got it, 73.
WRM is in there. Just listening to him, drinking beer, and
And we will sign off and send him a 73. So that's a cool contact.
yeah, buddy. That won't be too long.
look here. I don't even still know where he's at exactly.
Sitting there watching Matt do same video, 40 meters. He's running the YouTube live. Matt is running YouTube live.
Let's see. Still trying to figure out where is this dude at. Let's see. He gave a 0 designator.
Yeah, what was that? No, I didn't quite catch it.
Let's see here. Where are you located? And this special event station, K0LWC Yankee, will be on the air through January 31st. So it looks like the month of January.
Yeah, Matt's on YouTube live. He's running a live feed. How do I find him? Just go to YouTube and search
I still
for
don't understand what this guy is.
K0LWC. That's subscription thing that he has. And then it says 40 meter live net. Just click on it.
Yeah, they should update their QRZ page because I'm still not really understanding the exact location. Again, I know they gave it a stroke 0.
What frequency is he on, you know?
Let's see here, let me tune down.
Hang on a second. Hey, Matt, what frequency are you on?
I'm on all the frequencies. No, I can, let's see, I can put it on a clear one here. Let's go for 704325.043.25 K0LWC. Oh, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong one. Well, you still heard me in the live stream. Yeah, so I'm on 7.043.25 K0LWC 3171. I hit the wrong talk group. I gotta punch up the swine here. 31629. There we go. Again, 7.043.25 K0LWC on the swine. There we go.
It didn't take Matt very across the swine.
You got me now?
Yeah, we got you now.
Yeah, I'm guessing you copied it there on the stream, but I'm on 7.043.25 right now. I hear someone tuning up.
Probably the godfather of ham radio.
We're about to find out. Oh, I put out a call there. I said, given the distance from here to Omaha, This probably isn't a bad contact to make. It should be pretty easy. Just depends. It seems like the band is long. And my antenna is basically NVIS, so.
Must be because I can hear anything on 7.043.25. I hear nothing.
Let me send another transmission here. Alright, we're transmitting now. So let's see if you hear anything, Don. You probably just saw, but I sent my CQ call. Nothing on your end?
No, I'm still watching the live stream, Matt. Right on. 0WAR on the freak.
Awesome, Aaron. Just trying to get a few contacts in the logbook. Yeah, I got nothing on this end. Nada, nada. I did hear the tune-up though, so if you did tune up down, I did hear you. But I'm not hearing anything now.
Yeah, keep it up. I'm listening to Matt and RJ and Jimmy over there on Nate Steele, so keep it up. I'm monitoring here too. I'm watching you. Austin did in 0WAR.
Oh, Billy, I didn't see you in there. Sorry, Billy, I didn't have my chat open. But yeah, 7.043.25. There we go. We put out another CQ call again, frequency 7.043.25. Okay, KC2NVG. So you're out there in New York. Well, heck, you might be one of the ones that might actually be able to hear me. Again, it seems like the band is so long.
Water, put some beer on the desk.
Ah, man, I gotta get hydrated after eating all that Papa Murphy's pizza. I don't hear anything. Oh. There we go.
Movie recording has stopped.
I think that might be you, Bill. I think. pick you out if it is. Let's try this.
Maybe we should bring if we do Winter Field Day, maybe we should bring a key out to the MCOM one and do some CW.
Yeah, if that's you, Bill, you're very, very light. You're in the noise. I can just barely make out that there's a signal in there. I can see it on my scope, just a hair.
I got a couple stray keys in my keys get years ago, and then literally this Pro 3's got a gear built into it too. Well, I don't know anything about it. Yeah, cool. Maybe we'll make contact with Ben on Winter Field Day if we do it.
That's not you. Oh, are you not in the shack,
Yeah,
Bill?
stretch my,
Somebody was out there way off. Maybe it was Don, but somebody was way out there. Let's try another CQ call. Again, 7.043.25.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute. K0LWC either.
Johnstown, Loveland, you should be rolling southeast and see him from Loveland. Anyway, we'll catch you later. WQAM. Sounds good. W0AJO, mobile and monitoring.
Give me a drink. Boy, that water's good. All right, let's scan the band here and see who is out there. Yeah, 40 meters still in rough shape. Very weak.
Castle Rock repeater group people out there. 10 minutes. This is your net control for this evening, K0LWC. Good evening.
I like that one, Aaron. Totally dead batteries. I like that.
Alright, Ben. Yep, got you in there, buddy. Got you in there. Sounds pretty good. It's a little static, but we slip it up
We
another notch.
got, looks like a net starting in about 10 minutes here on the Castle Rock repeater,
Oh, yeah.
which is just south of Denver. 146,670. Some guys chatting here on analog.
Yep, say that again, Ben. Yeah, I can hear you on the input one week when you were there, fairly clear. You should be able to hear me on the input over the phone. Yeah, I've got you. A little bit of static in there, but yeah, I've got you.
Yeah, he's pretty weak. Just keep looking. Let's see what's going on voice. I mean, I don't think there's going to be much on voice for 40 either. I can't use the voice portion of the band, but let's just take a listen. See what's going on. Yeah, that's pretty dead. I figured if CW was dead, voice was definitely going to be dead. Nothing.
You're on TV though.
Yeah, it may not hurt. It's real, your audio is very, very light.
Ah, didn't grab the talker.
Yeah, okay. How's that now, Jason? Directing me straight into the microphone.
K0LWC 3162.
Yeah, that's better. That's a little better, Vince.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just tend to.
Yeah, 40 meters is not good. Let's take a look at the prop chart for right now. It says at 80 through 40, good conditions that night. I don't know about that.
Right back. He's a while later.
I don't know about that. Let's take a look at the map here. If you're looking for a good propagation map, I really like dxmaps.com. That's probably one of my favorite go-tos. And this kind of confirms what I thought based on how my station was behaving tonight. The band is really, really long because I'm seeing a lot of international communication, north, south, east, west, over the poles. I'm seeing a lot of different paths out there, which I would think means that it's really, really long. So that makes a ton of sense. Even some that are showing paths way, way, way across the Antarctic, which is pretty cool. Long path from Hawaii to South Africa. Well, that's a pretty cool contact. Looks like a station in South India coming in. I haven't seen those on the map. It's a CW. Let's see if I can figure out what frequencies he's on. It ain't gonna matter because I ain't gonna hear him. It has not been going well tonight. Let's see if I can bring up his information. I know you can't see my screen. It's unfortunate that you can't see what I see. Alright, just checking for more stations here on SSB. There's one.
2.5. There's some kind of noise level here about an S5 noise on the SDR.
About S8, S9. I guarantee you this guy's running some power and must have a beam up in the air, because he's one of the only ones on the band. Let's go back down to CW. Alright, this guy in India is on 7.74, which I can actually do, but that's FT8. What else is he on here? Okay, so apparently he's an FT8 contact. That's not as exciting. I thought he was on CW. But he's actually FT8. That's not as interesting. I don't care about FT8. Yeah, the band is definitely long tonight for sure, which is why my little NBIS antenna at 30 feet ain't doing so hot. What I find is, with my antenna at 30 feet above the ground for 40 meters is, honestly, it works the best about an hour or two before sunset. During the daytime works pretty well, but when you get down to about 2 hours and up till sunset is when my station really is prime in terms of atmospheric conditions with propagation and just how my antenna is oriented with its height above the ground. And then as you wear on into the night, it seems like it gets worse and worse, especially if the band is stretched long anyways. It's really, really bad. And that is kind of what's happening tonight. I need to figure out a better antenna setup for 40, that's for sure. Actually, I need to get my general ticket. That's what I need to do first. I have my opportunity coming up with, when I see Aaron and the rest of the guys from NOCO DMR, coming up this weekend in Loveland, Colorado, for the Ham Fest in Loveland. There's a testing session. I can give it another shot. I have not been practicing. I practice like once a month for a couple hours. And of course, I learn it and then I let it fall out the other side of my brain and forget it. If I just consistently did it for a couple weeks, I'd be able to pass no problem. This guy's right at 25. I can't go after him. That's right on the edge of the band for me. Let's see where he's at though. All right, Billy. Billy, you said you're on. All right, let's try it. I'll go up to 43. 43.5. All right, sending CQ now for Bill in New York. Here we go. All right, Bill, I hope you hear this. We'll make a YouTube QSO. Make a contact. Crank up the power. Hearing nothing back. Another short CQ. Nothing. I'm not hearing you, Bill. Again, 43 dot. Whoops, I'm up a little bit. Whoops. I'm sorry, Bill. I was actually off frequency. My bad. Now I got the right one. All right, 43.25. All right, Bill, if you want to give it a shot, I am now listening. I can hear you way down there. Way down there, Bill. I mean, you're right at my noise level. You're right there. Yeah, Bill, again, I can hear that you're there, but I can't make you out. Here's my call again. Here's a CQ. Yeah, I said I don't get too many New York stations, Bill. I really don't. I've got New York confirmed in the logbook, but I don't get a lot of them. The band is definitely interesting tonight. It's definitely really, really long. In fact, it looks like to me New York might have some good band conditions where you are. I don't know what 40 meters looks like for you, Bill, but there's a few stations up there in your neck of the woods that seem to be getting heard over quite a large area. I mean, when you're scanning around 40 meters, Bill, do you see a lot of signals right now? Because it shows potentially some good conditions. But certainly not here in Colorado, that I can tell you. Oh man, see, you got the fun stuff. You got some good conditions where you're at, because here it's awful right now. What's going on, DX? Thanks for joining in. Again, I can hear it. It's just incredibly faint. Incredibly faint, but I can hear that it's in the noise. scan through the band here before we shut her down. See who else might be out there. Well, I did hear you, Bill. I heard you. I just can't pull you out. Again, I can see some signals, but they're all very weak.
K0LWC, one buoy, your net controller this evening. This net meets every Sunday at 7 p.m. or 1900 local hours. Everybody is welcome to join in this net. You don't have to be a member, and all guests are welcome.
This might be a repeat.
Please check out our website at www.mycrrg.club.
Nope, this is a different one. Let's grab him before I sign off QRT here. This is K1JD. Let's get him.
Please use the word break if there's any emergency or priority traffic during the net. This net will stand by until any such traffic has been cleared.
Let's see if we can snag K1 Juliet Delta. Yep, we got him. He's asking for a repeat. It must be pretty hard to hear me. You got it that time? He is in Santa Fe, New Mexico, which again makes sense. This is our second contact. We made contact back in August of last year on 40 meter CW as well. Put him again in the logbook. He's given me a 569 report. And again, he's at least copyable, which makes sense given that he's so close to me with the low end-fed wire. Running 500 watts on a rotary dipole, he said. Alright, let's answer him back. Alright. Roger. Running 95 watts.
Alright, well, we got a couple of them in there already, which is good.
I'm going to say band conditions very bad here. How about there? Break. I'll let him know it's atrocious here. Let's see what he thinks of the band conditions down there in New Mexico. So they wouldn't say band is bad. But he said propagation like a spotlight. Some stations strong. Others, not so much. He's up to about a S, almost touching S9 now. He sounded really good. Yes, it is CW. Working CW here on 40 meters. Alright, we are signing off here with Kilo 1 Juliet Delta. Thanks again for New Mexico.
Alright, Chris, good sounds good on your HD. Good job there. Appreciate you checking into the net. Hopefully you're going to have a good Sunday evening.
Alright, we'll sign off with K0LWC. And we'll leave it there because I don't know who else I'm going to find. But John, who's also a soda guy. You may have seen I had some soda vids this weekend for some more soda stations here in Colorado. John looks like he's pretty active. John. He's got a great shack, it looks like, here in his QRZ page. And no surprise, it looks like he has a really nice 4-element step IR. Which again, he's got the dipole, that rotary dipole covering for 40. He's got a nice station. Lots of great pictures on his QRZ profile, which is nice. VA3 DLO. I am on 40 meters. Here, let me move down a little bit. Some signals are coming up a little bit now. 7.043.10. Listening. So we'll do this quick test with Victor Alpha 3 Delta Lima Oscar. And I'm going to go QRT for the evening, boys. We got the Castle Rock repeater group net going on right now. We got all the radios going tonight.
Bill and K0LWC has for us this evening. Bill, are you out there?
Yeah, not for long. I saw the other day and it hurts me to talk, so I'm going to now have a good evening.
Again, I am on 7.043.1. 7.043.10. So let me go ahead and put a call out there.
Let's give one more call out for short-time portable or battery-powered stations. Are there any more out there? Wow, we've had 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 out tonight already. That's crazy. It must be something interesting on the television tonight. If so, give me a call. Jason K1G is now your control.
K0LWC, Kilo Echo 0, Mike Bravo Uniform, Todd, mobile, short time.
Yep, just CW here, man. Just CW.
Wow, mobile.
You can at least tune down there and see if you can hear me.
What do you got going on this evening, Todd?
I'm located in Denver, Colorado. right on the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, around 5,400 feet above sea level.
Trying to get back to the house here.
I said go ahead and tune to 7.043.10 and you'll be able to let me know if you hear me. And I'm only running 100 watts. I'm going to go ahead and send a CQ here. Again, 7.043.1. All right, we are transmitting. Yeah, put it in CW mode. All right, I'm going to go ahead and transmit again for you. Again, make sure your radio's in CW mode on 7.043.1. And let's go ahead and transmit. All right, that just ended there. Try it again. Quick one. Alright, then you must not be able to hear me, which again would not be surprising. The band's in weird shape. And let me just take a look and see where you are. At Victor Alpha 3 Delta Lima Oscar. Ah, you're in Windsor, Ontario, alright. Yeah, I said I haven't got a lot of Ontarios either in my logbook. I'll give you one more here on CW 7.043.1, another quick one for you, but I don't think you're going to hear me. The band's in weird shape tonight. It's very spotty. Nada, nada, nada. Not surprising. Again, the band's just in weird shape. Alright, so before I sign off here for the evening, I want to ask you guys who are watching, and maybe Aaron, you're still watching, maybe Dan, maybe Don. I think I got 8 of you watching right now. Thanks for hanging out in the shack with me here tonight, making some great CW contacts on 40 meters, even though it was quite dead. Band conditions were pretty bad tonight. I was hoping for better. But,
Stop recording.
Thank you, Dan. Let's see if I can fix it here. There we we go. All right, we got it fixed. I want to ask all of you out there, for the folks that watch my channel, obviously I know some of you who are watching, but what kind of videos do you want to see from me? I've been posting some soda contacts on Simplex. Obviously I was just testing out some hardware here tonight, some camera equipment testing, so went live. I don't know if I'll continue to go live more often. You let me know if you think it's cool to kind of do this. Maybe try to make some contacts via the YouTube live stream. Just chat about ham radio, watch what I'm doing here in the shack. What other kind of videos do you want to see? I think my best videos so far have been DMR videos, and I definitely want to make some more of that. In fact, right here, this may look familiar to you. This is my old Anytone 868 with the Nagoya antenna on it. And so I recently stopped using this one because I got to the new Anytone 878. I'm going to be doing a review on this DMR/analog VHF UHF radio here in the near future. So I'm definitely going to make a video on that. I'm going to be making a video on also, what else? Oh, why DMR is better than analog FM. That should be a good one. That's going to be a little controversial out there for a lot of hams. But what kind of videos do you want to see me make? You let me know. Drop me a comment here in the YouTube. Tell me right now what kind of videos do you want to see, and I'll definitely check out your YouTube, their VA3DLO, and get your name. There you go, Don. Yeah, I'll definitely check out your YouTube, man, and see what kind of videos you got. But again, open up the chat. Let me know like what kind of stuff you want to see, because I'm up for making anything. Right now it's just been a lot of kind of review videos as well as just kind of my thoughts on different parts of the hobby, which sounds like every other YouTube channel, but let's see, make sure my stream, I want to check out how my stream looks here from the phone. There we go. It doesn't look too bad considering I got 4 cameras streaming right now on one network. QSO videos on HF, that's always good, yeah. I think, again, having these videos where we can interact and do contacts and kind of play around, I think are fun. So how many are left in here? 7. We got 7 people left watching the stream. That's what I like to see. And I'm curious, if you're watching the stream right now, and let me ask Don up there in Canada, what stream quality are you watching right now? Are you watching in 1080p, 720p, 480, or 360? I'm kind of curious. I am streaming in 1080p. So you may actually not even realize it, but you can change the quality by clicking on the settings wheel. And I am streaming in full 1080p. And Aaron, if you're still there, you know all about this stuff. Are you watching in 1080p? I sure would hope so on all those awesome monitors you have in the shack. But yeah, I am on full 1080p if you have the ability with your internet connection. 4K. I'm not streaming in 4K, man. I'm 1080p, but you must have a 4K monitor, I assume, Dan. Default 720. All right, John, awesome. Aaron, what are you watching in? I'm gonna go turn on my my light here in the shack. But what quality are you at? Aaron, what are you watching in? I'm gonna go turn on my my light here in the shack. But what quality are you at? All right, we're back. It's gonna be probably super bright. Whoa, wicked bright. Go ahead and adjust this down. All right, we're back. It's going to be probably super bright. Whoa, wicked bright. Yeah, that's a huge difference. Just adjusting my ISO here. I'm bringing it down to something a little bit more, you know, reasonable. There we go, that's not too bad. We'll stick with that. Yeah, 1080p, all right. Yeah, it was super bright. Yeah, this I have my my ring light in the back that I just got this weekend. I've been testing out with some of my new videos. Works great for lighting up the shack because it's so dark in here. Awesome, awesome. So again, I want to thank everyone that watches my videos out there and likes them. When you give me a thumbs up, it really makes a big difference for getting my videos seen and found by other hams out there. When you share them in Facebook groups or send them on emails to people, I really, really appreciate it. And certainly, thanks for hanging out in the shack with me here tonight. Doing some 40 meters is a lot of fun. It was great to have Aaron, K0LWC along for the ride, Dan, KB0TDW along for the ride.